Good morning, beautiful people. What is good in the neighborhood? If you are new to this channel, welcome to the gang life. Gang, ow. If you're not, welcome to another video. So, y'all, I'm so excited. I literally cannot explain how excited I am. I love bundles. Like y'all know, y'all know. Like if you know, you know. So let me show y'all what I actually got. So I ordered 4 bundles of Peruvian body wave from ISEE hair company on AliExpress. It says it's 100% human hair. We'll find out. So to give you all the details, it's the ISEE hair Peruvian body wave human hair bundles, 100% Remy extension, natural, I got a 20, 22, 24, and 26 inch. But the total for this came out to $148.20. So I paid like $150 for this. Now to the bundles, BB. So this is the 20 inch. So this should be the shortest length. Ooh, I like this. Oh my god, it could just be it's been a very long time since I've ran my fingers through bundles, but this is so soft. It does make me nervous though that like they frizz like this. Let me not jump the gun because this could be great once I wash it, but we gonna see. So I usually just run this under like lukewarm water. Okay, and then I treat this just like my regular hair. I'm going to use the Shea Moisture, I still don't know how to pronounce this. The Shea Moisture shampoo. For the conditioner, I know it's kind of problematic, but I like to use a silicone mix. I just feel that this helps to keep the hair healthier longer. And so when I do this, I usually just take like a full glob, run it through the hair. I like to use quite a bit of conditioner because we're gonna deep condition with this. All right, so now that the hair is conditioning, I'll usually just throw it into the microwave. I know y'all are probably thinking I'm crazy, like, girl, why are you cooking your hair? But I promise y'all, 30 seconds is all I leave it on, and it's just enough to get the hair to like make it heat a bit. And so it just really takes in all of the conditioner. Yeah, you don't want to make it too hot. You just want to make it so that there's enough heat for the conditioner to really like set into the bundles. I'm actually going to let this sit for a little bit. And then let that really bake in there and then come back and wash it out. So I've just hung them up on like hangers. If you have carpet, I would suggest putting something on the floor because this will drip everywhere. But then I just have this large fan. It's gonna blow on it. And yeah, definitely dry, like all the way through dry. And really that only took like 30, 40 minutes. But the curls came back really nice. I'm still nervous. I'm so nervous about these ends though. So to start off, I just have my like basic wig head I got from Amazon. And then I just have a wig cap. This wig cap, it was like $2.99 at a beauty supply store. So now that it's on, because I'm going to be making this a U part, I have just like any regular white white eyeliner pencil. And I'm going to draw out a small section to cut for my leave out. I might make this just a little bit smaller because once you cut it, you'll stretch it out. Yeah, so once I cut this, it's gonna stretch the fabric some, but here you have it. I like to keep my wefts double wefted. So what that means is I usually sew them both down like this. And I usually will start with the two ends that are already cut. Yeah, I'm gonna use some T-pins to hold the wefts in place, and that'll make it easier for sewing. Pin it to like where you think the ear would be. I do sew on the band just because it makes it easier for like when I'm trying to cut it later. And then yeah, just back again where the ear would be, through both wefts, and push. And I honestly like to do it all the way through, just so I don't have like a lot of hair hanging around. Now for my yarn or string or whatever, this is just something I got at the beauty supply store. I think it was like maybe $2. It's a little dusty because it's just been sitting, but it's just, I don't know, durable thread. Okay, so of course my camera dies as soon as I get ready to show y'all what I'm doing. So I figured while it charged, I just go ahead and do the first bundle. So the needle I use is like this curve needle. I think you really can get it at like any beauty supply store. I want to say that's where I got it. And then again, just a super thick thread, just to show y'all like how I thread this. Make sure to line up the two tracks. And I usually give it about like an inch between the last stitch. And through, I go through both wefts. And then I just like graze the cap. Pull it over from the top, 1, 2, 3 twists, and pull through. Because the string is really long, leave your thumb there to help like secure any knot. I don't know what method that is, but that's the method I use. And when I get to these stitching, like the stretching stitch here, I don't stitch through that just because then I feel like when you put the cap on, it won't have much wiggle room. Also, I forgot to note in the beginning, even though I do stitch on that band, that elastic band, I don't cut it. I leave a little bit of room, I don't know if you can tell, like here. So this is where I'll sew it down to my braids. But yeah, so when you get to like the stitching over here, just jump over it, put in your next stitch, and keep it moving. What I like to do here is pierce through this last one right on the edge of it. Pierce through the cap. 1, 2, 3. Then when we go in with our next bundle, we're going to literally lay it right on top of the edge of that track. I pierce through these two and then place it right on top of that other track. 1, but this time when I'm wrapping it, I wrap it like a couple extra times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that should be good enough to just like secure it in the meantime. So now that it's laid down, just go back over and pin down where this one will go. Pin it down and then get back to stitching. I literally drove 20 minutes to get to Michael's because my needle broke. And they close in like 5 minutes. I clearly was very desperate not to do this over 2 days. So back to the video. And of course, to add to the drama that is this video, I lost the footage that explains what I do next. So once I get to my last bundle, I do it single weft instead of double. And when I get closer to the part, I cut the weft and stitch around the part and then go back and fill everything else in. And so then I'm just going to cut this where the other one is cut. So through the like very tip of it if you can. And again, do like an extra few knots on it. And then just one more time for added security, go back through another loop you have. And again, this is just so when you cut it, your knot should still be pretty secure. Usually what I like to do is to come back over to this side and just cut one like literally like this. Well, flipped up. Sew one down like this. And so that way it just looks like a seamless line. And then yeah, so you'll just use the rest of the tracks that you have to fill in like this space. I like to single these out just again so it lays super flat. There are some spots in the back where I just like lost track of where I was stitching, so it's like big gaps, so you can use the extra tracks to fill this in too. Before I cut this, I wanted to show y'all how I cut it. So I'm just going to follow the lines out here, but to give enough space so like I can sew it down. And you're gonna wanna cut kind of close, but not too close that you end up cutting your thread and loosening everything up. I'm also gonna cut just a little bit of this flap off. So yeah, I'm gonna be cutting just, again, a little bit of this flap right here. Just so we can hide it when we start sewing it down. And there we have it, our U part. So now this can stretch as like as wide, as narrow, whatever you need. All right, y'all, so here is the final look. I am obsessed. Like, look at this. It turned out so good, and the hair is still so soft. I have honestly now had this hair in for about like 3 days. So far it's been holding up well. I will say it doesn't hold a curl very well. The first time I curled it, and it could be like the way I curled it. I'll try it again. I tried it this time with a curling wand versus a flat iron, so we'll see if that holds up a little better. But like, y'all, yeah, well, y'all, let me know if you want an updated review on this hair. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna end this video. Thank y'all for tuning in to get another video. Y'all are real. I appreciate it so much. I'm glad we finally here. We finally here. You feel me? Well, until next time, peace.